Hello, in today's video, we are going to be looking at the dilution calculation. So what we'll be doing is we'll be taking a more concentrated solution and adding water to it to dilute it down to a lower concentration. So this formula is on the back of our reference table, just like all of our other formulas. However, on our reference table, it is listed as titration, which is a specific acid-base process. So the A's and the B's refer to acid and base, but this also is the same as the dilution formula. So here we can just call it M1V1 or MAVA equals M2V2 or MBVB for solution 1, solution 2, or solution A, solution B. So molarity is going to be measured in molarity, moles per liter. Volume for this particular calculation can be in milliliters or liters as long as it matches on both sides of the equation. All right, our first example, we are looking for how many milliliters of 12 molar hydrochloric acid must be added to enough water to make 300 milliliters of 6 molar hydrochloric acid. So I use this formula very frequently when I'm diluting our solutions for a lab. In fact, concentrated hydrochloric acid is 12 molar, so that's how it comes from the chemical company. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do how many of the 12 molar. So the of bridges them together. So these two have to go together. And then the 6 molar and 3 milliliters, or sorry, 300 milliliters goes together. Okay, so I do my math. I do 6 times 300, which would be 1,800, and divide both sides by 12. So I have 1,800 divided by 12, and that would give me a volume of 150 milliliters. So what I would do is I would measure out 150 milliliters, and then I would add that to 150 milliliters of water, and that would make 300 milliliters of a 6 molar solution. And 150 milliliters is the correct significant figures. All right, question number 2, very similar. How many milliliters of 18 molar? So the 18 molar is going to go with the unknown. Must be used to make a 1 liter sample of 1,000, or sorry, a 1 liter sample of 1 molar sulfuric acid. Now, what I can do here is I could put my V2 in as liters or as milliliters. The final answer does have to be in milliliters, so I'm going to go ahead and convert that right away to make the 1,000 milliliters, or you could solve for it in liters and convert after the fact. So we have 1,000 divided by 18, and that would give us 55.6. So with significant figures, it would be 56 milliliters. So I would add 56 milliliters of sulfuric acid to water, and that would give me a 1 molar solution. All right, last example. We have 15 milliliters of 3 molar sodium hydroxide, so those two are going to go together, is diluted to a volume of 500. What's the resulting concentration of my diluted solution? So I'm going to take the 3 molar times 15 milliliters. I'm going to look for the new molarity, and the new volume is 500. Now, common sense will tell me that my new molarity must be much lower than 3M because I have added a lot of water to this, so it's going to become much less concentrated. So I do my math. I get 45 divided by 500, and that would give me a new concentration of 0.09 M. And I would need 2 significant figures, so I would have to add a 0 at the end there.